Hey everybody, Ryan here. Alright, gonna go over the 4 games from today. Not much to go over, so just gonna get this video done real quick. I'm gonna let you know I have other stat videos that I have done. I have not had a chance to upload them yet, so those will be trickling out at some point, probably tomorrow. We'll see. But they were recorded as of yesterday or earlier this morning stats before these games, so just to let you know. Alright, getting started. Let's make sure to cover this. If you haven't already hit that subscribe button, please hit that subscribe button. Helps me out, helps this channel out. Getting closer to that 50 subscriber milestone I'm shooting for. And other than that, let's get started with the games from March 21st, 2021. Alright, first game was between New Jersey and Pittsburgh. They played yesterday. Pittsburgh won 3-1, and Pittsburgh got some. Well, they haven't officially got the news yet, but there are rumblings going around that Malkin is going to be done for the season. And if that's accurate, that hurts. I mean, you can trade for somebody, but it's going to be hard to replace somebody like Malkin. But it gives them some cap space if that's the situation. So we'll see what happens with that, because they may be turning into a buyer in that situation. Well, today they lost to New Jersey 2-1 in overtime. Pittsburgh actually opened the scoring. Sidney Crosby's 12 from Jake Gensel and Brian Rust. Then at 4:48 of the second period, Sami Vatanen scores his second of the year from Yanni Kuokkanen and Travis Zajac. No scoring in the third. 2:50 into overtime, Jesper Bratt scores his second from Pavel Zacha and Ty Smith to win the game, giving New Jersey 2 points. And Pittsburgh 1 point. Alright, Pittsburgh outshot them 36-35. New Jersey won the face-off battle 52-48. Both teams were 0 for 2 in the power play, 4 penalty minutes each. Pittsburgh out-hit New Jersey 26-24. Blocks were 12-9 in favor of Pittsburgh, and giveaways 10-3, Pittsburgh with 10. Mackenzie Blackwood, 35 saves, 972 save percentage in the win. And Tristan Jarry, 33 saves, 943 save percentage for a loss. So now on the goalies tonight, they both had amazingly good games. And honestly, both teams did. It's just New Jersey got the OT winner. That's the only real difference. Alright, on to the Battle of Florida. Florida Panthers versus the Tampa Bay Lightning. Alright, Tampa won this meeting 5-3. The scoring began 3:28 into the first. Carter Verhaeghe for Florida scores his 12th of the year against his former team from Alexander Barkov. Then, just over 30 seconds later, Yanni Gourde scores his 11th from Barclay Goodrow and Blake Coleman. So we come out of the first, tied 1-1. Second period, 11:23 in. Tampa gets a goal, Alex Killorn's 9th from Eric Chernak and Braden Point. That 18:24 of the second. Florida ties it. Gustav Forsling scores his second of the year on the power play from Alex Wenberg and Frank Vetrano. So there you go. Going into the third, we're tied 2-2. Third period, 5:22 in. Matthew Joseph scores his 8th of the year from Ross Colton and Pat Maroon. Florida would answer back, 6:25 in. Patrick Hornquist, 12th of the year from Keith Yandel and Alexander Barkov. Next goal is the game-winning goal. 10:56 in, Tyler Johnson's 7th on the power play from Yanni Gourde and Anthony Cirelli. Then 19:45, they added empty net marker. Braden Point's 13th on the power play from Andre Palat and Blake Coleman. At least I believe that was an empty net. I could be incorrect. Alright, shots were 32-24 in favor of Florida. Tampa destroyed them in the faceoff dot, 60-40. Power plays were 2 for 5 for Florida, 1 for 5 for Tampa. Penalty minutes, 14 each. Hits, 22-20 in favor of Tampa. Blocks, 13-10 in favor of Florida. And giveaways, 1-0, 1 for Florida. Bobrovsky made 19 saves, 826 save percentage for a loss. And Curtis McElhaney, 29 saves, 906 save percentage for the win. And by the way, that game did get rough at moments, so good to see that old Florida rivalry coming back a bit. Alright, on to Vegas versus LA. LA pulls out the win against the top team in their division, 3-1. All right. It didn't right. Oh, it was in the second period that fight happened. So no scoring in the first. 3:02 into 3 minutes 2 seconds into the second period. Keegan Kolsar fights Austin Wagner. Now Kolsar, I think, is a little bit more of a fighter. I don't think I've really seen much from Wagner in the fight area, so I'm not sure what kind of fight this really was, but it happened. All right, 5:58 into the second. LA scores first. Sean Walker's first of the year from Ajay Kopitar and Trevor Moore. Then at 6:49 in the second, LA takes a 2-0 lead, which would be all they would need. So this is technically a game-winning goal. 6:49 into it. Dustin Brown's 14th on the power play from Alex Iafallo and Ajay Kopitar. Now, I've been hearing some trade rumors involving Alex Iafallo, and honestly, at this point, why the heck would LA want to trade him? He's actually having a very good year for them. Absolutely no reason to trade him, honestly. All right, anyways. Vegas would score their only goal of the game, 16:33 into the third, killing the shutout. Tomas Nosek scores his third of the year from Keegan Kolesar. At 17:28, Jeff Carter would add his sixth of the year from Andreas Athanasiou. There you go, 3-1. Vegas outshot LA 42-31. LA beat him pretty badly in the faceoff dot, 58-42. Power plays were 0 for 4 for Vegas, 1 for 2 for LA. Penalty minutes 13-9, LA with 13. Hits 22-20, LA winning that category. And blocks 20-11 in LA's favor. Giveaways were 5-4, LA with 5. Marc-Andre Fleury, 28 saves, 903 save percentage and loss. And Peterson, 41 saves, 976 save percentage in the win. Great game for Peterson. He looked really good in this game. All right, Nashville versus Dallas. Dallas is starting to claw their way back into this playoff race. They have games in hand. This is one of them against the teams they're chasing. Let's see what they could do with it. They didn't get the win. They did get a point, so that's something. All right, 9:02 into the first period is the first goal. Rhett Gardner for Dallas scores his first of the year from Esa Lindell and Tanner Caro. Then at 10:21 of the first, Ryak Foxa scores his fourth from Jason Robertson and Jamie Alexiak. Then at 10:51 into the first, Ryan Johansson's third on the power play from Matthias Ekholm and Eli Tolvanen. So there you go. We're going 2-1 Dallas in the lead going into the second period. 13:02 into the second, Dallas takes a 2-goal lead. Ty Dellandria's third from Joe Pavelski and John Klingberg. At 17:54 of the second, Philip Forsberg scores his 11th from Ryan Johansson and Eli Tolvanen. There you go, going into the third, 3-1 Dallas. All right, 14:15 into the third, Eli Tolvanen scores his 7th from Ben Harper. There you go, 3-3, no score in the shootout. In the overtime, then shootout. Calle Jarnkrok scores a shootout winning goal for Nashville, giving them 2 points. Dallas won. Dallas, like I said, slowly crawling back into it. Nashville, honestly, is kind of slowly getting back into a possible chance at a spot, but I still find it highly unlikely for them because they don't have games in hand like Dallas does. All right, shots on goal are 30-22 in favor of Dallas. Nashville won the face-off battle 51-49. Power play was 1 for 2 for Nashville, 0 for 2 for Dallas. 4 penalty minutes each. Hits were 21-20 in favor of Nashville. Blocks 12-11 in favor of Nashville. Giveaways 17-12. Nashville was 17. Yikes. Pekka Rinne, 27 saves for 900 save percentage in the win. And Khudobin, 19 saves, 864 save percentage in loss. There you go. That is all the games for today. I hope this helped you out. If it did, help me out by hitting that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Other than that, make sure to like, comment, share. Let me know what you thought of the games tonight. And other than that, let me know what you think of some of these teams like Nashville, where there's the always prevalent rumor that half the team's going to Toronto. But it is what it is, just like Alexiak for Dallas, supposedly going to Toronto. Everybody and their mother goes to Toronto, supposedly. So, all right. Other than that, let me know what you think of some of these guys that could possibly be traded. Who do you think they're going to? What's going to happen? Let me know. All right, other than that, I will see you all next video. Bye, everybody.